For centuries, Indian rituals have been labeled as blind faith, superstition, or just cultural quirks. But what if modern science is finally catching up with what the ancients already knew? Why do I light lamps, chant mantras, walk barefoot in temples? Could these be more than symbolic acts? Could they actually be technologies of consciousness? Today I'm decoding Indian rituals, not through dogma, but through data. Let's journey beyond the veil of tradition, into the meeting point of ancient wisdom and modern science. In India, rituals aren't just religious. They're woven into daily life. From offering water to the sun each morning, to fasting on Ekadashi, from chanting mantras to applying sacred ash, these actions carry layers of meaning. But what if these weren't just symbolic or spiritual? What if they had biological, psychological, even neurological impact? Let's start with mantra chanting and the brain. Researchers at the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, or NIMHANS, found something fascinating. When I chant Om, it actually reduces activity in the limbic system, the stress center of my brain. MRI scans show that Vedic mantras can synchronize brainwave activity, leading to enhanced focus, calmness, and even improved memory in regular practitioners. So, chanting isn't just for peace. It literally changes my brainwaves. Now, applying turmeric, vibhuti, and kumkum. Turmeric isn't only a kitchen spice, it's a powerful anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. When I apply it to my forehead or body, it acts as a natural antiseptic. Vibhuti, or sacred ash, has alkaline properties that may help neutralize skin acids. And kumkum, applied on the ajna chakra between my eyebrows, is believed to activate the pineal gland, what science now calls the third eye because of its role in melatonin regulation. Ancient skincare, backed by modern research. What about walking barefoot in temples? Why remove footwear before entering? There's a scientific angle. Walking barefoot, especially on stone, stimulates nerve endings in the feet, a bit like reflexology. It also allows my body to ground, absorbing negative ions from the earth, which helps reduce inflammation and improve sleep. So it's not just about respect, it's about health. And then there's circumambulation or Pradakshina. Walking clockwise around deities isn't just reverence, it's a form of mindful walking meditation. The motion mimics the flow of cosmic energy. Studies show that circular walking can reduce cortisol and improve heart rate variability. Ancient stress management in action. Lighting a diya, a ghee lamp, at dusk. The flame emits a specific frequency, and burning ghee purifies the air. But beyond the physical, the flicker of the flame draws my attention inward, a powerful tool for meditative focus, especially during twilight when brainwaves shift. So were our ancestors primitive or profoundly perceptive? Much of ancient Indian knowledge was passed down orally. The sages may not have had microscopes, but they had something else: deep observation of nature, the cosmos, and the human psyche. What we dismiss today as ritual might have been their way of encoding complex knowledge into simple, repeatable actions, a kind of spiritual technology. In the modern age, I've often disconnected from rituals, labeling them outdated or irrational. But slowly, this tide is changing. Institutions like the IITs, CSIR, and even global labs are now studying everything from yoga and fasting to temple architecture and sound healing. The revival isn't about blind belief, it's about re-examining heritage with a curious, open mind. Rituals aren't relics, they're repositories of refined wisdom. When I practice them with understanding, they're not superstition, but science in spirit's clothing. Let's approach them with reverence, but also with reason. For in the meeting of ancient intuition and modern insight lies the future of well-being. Which Indian ritual do you follow, and do you feel a difference? Comment below and share your story. If this video sparked your curiosity, like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Indian Wisdom. Join me as I rediscover ancient India, not just to remember, but to reawaken.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Indian Wisdom to be updated on the latest videos.